Hello, everyone. This is Pinkie, the housewife, and I have a lot of breaking news that we're going to get into today. This is with the Sean Diddy Combs, P Diddy, Puff Daddy. Okay, but Brother Love, that's what he want to be called now, because I guess he had changed his life, but his life is in lockup. He is still right now sitting behind bars, the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, so guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about the latest things that's going on. Just recently, um, the other day, the attorney, not the attorney, the judge and everything had everybody to come back to court. Emergency. This was an emergency. Okay, but before I get started, let's go emergency hearing. They had, let me just put hearing, emergency hearing in court over criminal activity that someone is doing that should not be doing this. But let's get the house rules out of the way first before I get into that. People gonna do what they're gonna do. Yes, they are. They're not gonna stop.
Hello? Hello, are you there? Hello? Hello, are you there?
I guess he was trying to reach out to somebody. Communication. Yes. Trying to influence. But we're going to talk about that in just a minute. Okay? And so let's go ahead and get all the house rules out of the way. I want to go ahead and welcome everybody to the Pink House. All right? Because this is just too much, guys. But welcome to the Pink House. And while and just take a seat. And when you get into the Pink House, I need everybody to go ahead and hit that like button because I need that. The like button is how to help or bless the channel so it can stay in the algorithm. So if you can go ahead and do that for me, go ahead and hit that like button. That's the thumbs up. It's going to help support the channel by doing that and keep me in the algorithm. All right? Then the next thing, I need that trigger warning up because we're getting ready to talk about a foul human. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead okay. Sean Combs, Diddy, he continues to got his criminal operation going behind bars. Why I call it operation? Because his business was set up as a criminal operation. Yeah. Now he's supposed to abide by the rules. When you're told what you can and cannot do, when you're out on bail, but he's not out on bail, but he still got to abide. He's still locked up. Okay, you can't be doing things what you're doing. Now he knows he's in the jailhouse. They call it hell on earth, but you still can't be doing those things, all those criminal things. You can't be doing all that. You can't be. I just let this man is just a criminal anyway. I don't care how you put it. He ain't a good person. He got a criminal mindset. You know how you say you can't take the boy out of the country? No, you can't take the country out of the boy or whatever that, or the girl or whatever. I don't know all these little old sayings. I try to remember what my mom and grandma used to tell me, but I can't remember all that stuff. They have so many old things. Or you can't take the, I don't know what that means. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Yeah. Okay. Now, Diddy was locked up. He was locked up on September the 16th, 2024. And now I remember the month of September because I was married in September. That's my wedding anniversary month. So that's how I can remember that so clearly. Because I got a lot of other things to keep track of other people's cases. So I remember his was in September. Okay? Now, so he was locked up September the 16th, 2024. Yeah. You see those little beady eyes of his? Yeah, those don't look like he's happy. Them look like some mean, mad eyes. Okay? Mean eyes. Okay? But anyway, and I'm gonna carry y'all along to where I'm going. Okay? So just calm down. We're all gonna get there. Okay? Now, and so when he was locked up then, he thought he was gonna get out because he's Diddy, Brother Love, Puff Daddy, the mogul, the billionaire, rapper turned mogul. No, didn't work. He didn't get out. Most people think, oh, because I'm a celebrity, I'm going to get out. Take me on down there. But he went to New York to turn himself in. But he wasn't going to turn himself in right then at the time. And I already showed y'all that video when he went to New York, how he was walking around New York, taking pictures and stuff with his fans and waving and shouting, yeah, and throwing them hands up, yeah, like you're waving. People hollering out at you, want to take a picture with you, enjoying his family, sitting at the park. Yeah, he was sitting down in the park, got up talking to fans. He was doing a lot of stuff, right? But let me just tell you, didn't last long because that ninja was locked up. I think, let me see. I think it was around 2 something. But I got all that. I got all that for you. Let me just see. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get in. So he didn't get out that day. He was locked up. So they thought, well, next day he's gonna get out. No Sean, no Diddy Combs. You're not getting out. You're being big hell. They was gonna hold you without bond, without bail. You ain't getting out. You're gonna stay there and make some new friends. So that was he was arrested on the 16th. Okay, he was arrested on the 16th. And that was on Tuesday. No, the 16th was on a Monday. Yeah, it was on a Monday. And then on the 17th, okay, he said, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm Sean Diddy. I'm P. Diddy. I'm Brother Love. I'm the hottest one in town. I'm the biggest one. I'm the biggest rapper. Everybody know who I am. Doors are gonna open. My lawyer, he gonna get me out of this mess. I'm coming home to you guys. I'll be home. That's what that's what people say. Oh, I'm gonna be home. Don't worry. Daddy is coming home. Know about that now. People be trying to say, I don't think you're gonna get out, Diddy. No.
Home. Will you please come home? Will you please come home? Will you?
What? That sounds like same man that was resting his butt cheeks. The butt cheeks, butt buns. Do a man have butt cheeks Or is it just for a woman to call butt cheeks? Well, we're going to just say he was resting his butt cheeks at the time in the pool. You know, y'all know who I'm talking about, right? He had to rest because they was getting clapped too much. But anyway, sometimes you got to rest that butt cheek in the water. Because sometimes we get, the same guy that dressed like him sometime. I don't want to call no. I'm trying to be good. I'm not going to call nobody by name. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, he had to rest them. Ooh, butt cheeks in that water. Hanging on to the boat. Oh, gosh, I got to rest them. They was getting like clap, 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 like that. They was getting clap, clap, clap. That's the clapping. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't even want to hear it no more. It's hard to hear that. I'm serious. It does something to my brain cell. I don't want to hear that. Okay? But anyway, so let's go ahead. But he didn't get out that day either. That was on the 17th. And then he thought, well, they obviously going to let me out on the 18th, the second bail hearing. They're going to let me out because I'm P. Diddy. I'm Sean Combs. I'm Brother Love. I help people. I help the community. I take money I take money from all my artists. Everybody I sign. I may give y'all a little something for performing and going on tour, but your butt is mine, and your money that you're making is mine. You got to sell that butt to the devil. Me, Sean P. Diddy Combs. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking, that's probably be what he be thinking in his head. I don't know, but he was denied bail again for the second time. That's him right there. That's a drawing. Yeah, I didn't draw it, but credit goes to the person that drew that. Yeah. But when they called that emergency hearing, not one family member was there because it is what it is. It was an emergency hearing. That means, if something pop up and you got to be at the hospital because an emergency just happened, you done fell down your stairs and you just broke your leg, and then trying to get up from the broken leg, you stumble then you fall back and break that arm too. All that. Then you call your sister, your mama or dad and say, I need help. I just fell down the stairs, broke my leg. Then I tried to get up and fell and broke my arm. It's an emergency. Can you come over and take me to the hospital? That's an emergency. But you didn't know you was going to fall and break your down the stairs and break your leg and then break your arm. You didn't know that. That's unknown things. It just happened accidentally. But what P. Diddy did, Sean did, Combs did, while being locked up in hell in the courthouse, what he did wasn't no accident. He did what he did. He did what he always do. Yes, he do. So I'm not going to even talk about it no more. I'm going to let them tell you what he did. Yeah. He did things he didn't supposed to do. And people be trying to say he's a good guy. He's done this, he need to do this and everything. I beg to differ on some of this stuff. I'm serious, guys. Just because y'all think he's a good guy, that don't mean That don't mean Okay, let me just say this. The information from this video is going to be down in my description box, okay, below the video. And this is with ABC World News tonight with David Murrell. I hope I pronounced it right, but if I didn't, it'll be down in my description box, okay? It says to the officials, Sean Diddy Combs trying to contact witnesses. Now, why would you be doing that, Sean? Why? I have a good question. I think why he would be doing that. Trying to influence the witnesses. That's what I think he's doing it for. He's trying to influence people to do what he wants them to do. So, but here we go, guys. Let me make sure this is turned up.
Here in the U.S. tonight, and Sean Diddy Combs, what federal prosecutors are now saying tonight, what they're accusing Combs of doing from behind bars. Here's ABC's Stephanie Ramos tonight.
Tonight, federal prosecutors accusing Sean Combs of relentless efforts to corrupt witness testimony and subvert his criminal case from behind bars. Almost immediately after arriving at the federal jail in Brooklyn, prosecutors say Combs started using telephone accounts of at least 8 other inmates to call people not on his approved contact list. Prosecutors alleging Combs frequently instructs family members and his attorneys to add other individuals via three-way call, which is not allowed. An October call made between Combs and one of his adult sons, prosecutors allege, provides the clear inference that the defendant's goal is to blackmail victims and witnesses either into silence or providing testimony helpful to his defense. And prosecutors say Combs is explicit about his intention to use public statements to sway potential jurors, including this Instagram post by his kids.
Happy birthday to Daddy.
Prosecutors say Combs enlisted family members to plan and execute a social media campaign around the defendant's birthday, the first time we heard his voice from behind bars.
Thank y'all for being by my side and supporting me.
David Combs has pleaded not guilty to criminal charges. He's being held without bail. His defense team continues to push for his release. David.
Stephanie Ramos here in New York. Steph, thank you.
She is very aggressive, fearing she might lose the others.
Okay, guys. Thank you for taking the time to watch that. Now, you see what I'm saying? You see exactly what I'm saying. He is trying to use other people to do his bidding, to do his dirty work, whether his kids. I'm not talking about his beautiful baby love. She's just a beautiful little baby. Got nothing to do with this. She probably miss her daddy so much. And then his girls, his twin girls, and his other daughter. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about them badass boys that he got. Not to say they bad. They learn from their father. Okay? Okay. And then he's reaching out to try to coerce or influence witnesses in his case. Is that allowed by anybody? No. So I see why he wasn't allowed bail the first time, nor the second time. And they're supposed to be getting them. There's another court time, which is he's going to go before the court tomorrow, which is Friday. That's on the 22nd. That's coming up. Once you go to sleep and wake up, the day is here for you to go to court. Sean Diddy Combs. When people call you by your whole government name, but Diddy is not part of his legal name. His legal name, government name, is Sean John Combs. That's his legal name. P. Diddy, Puffy, Brother Love, all those is stage names. Well, he had changed them so many times. I don't know which one is his really going to be stick now as his stage name. I have no idea, but I just call him Diddy or the Diddler, the Diddler, the Diddler. No, that's a new name. I think I think that new name came from. It was somebody, a new someone I was watching. It was a heavyweight. I think it was a female. I forgot her name. She's an attorney. She was the first person I heard call him the Diddler. So I like it. And if you don't mind, I'm going to call him the Diddler. But all credit goes to that person who first coined the name Diddler. Okay? But let's get on with the matter at hand. Okay? Oh, that is sensation. That's something else. This man, you don't expect him. Nobody expects him to do what he's supposed to do. Okay, we're going to go ahead and watch this here. This is also will be down in my credit. We'll get credit down in my description box. This is with NewsNation. This is with Chris Cuomo. Okay, I like him. I like Chris. Okay, and his brother. But anyway, he's doing an interview with Ray J. Okay, Ray J says Diddy Combs stories are out of control right now. Stories are out of control, and I think everybody already know that. Everything is out of control. All right. So, in this actually, when they did this interview on the same day as that emergency hearing in the courthouse. Yeah. And that's why you see that his family, his kids wasn't there because they was there the first hearing, the second hearing, they was there. But you can't be there when all of a sudden the judge say, okay, we're going to have a emergency hearing. I want to say meeting, but hearing. I need all parties involved. That don't mean call up your brother and your sister and your cousin, all your kids and your mama and everything, trying to get them there. But if you can, you can. But nobody showed up. Not even his mom. And his mom thinks he's the perfect son, I guess, when you're giving her all that money and everything and letting her run rapid. But think he done nothing wrong. Think everybody just want his money. No, he be giving people his money because he be doing wrong, trying to pay him off. So ain't nobody trying to do nothing. They trying to get away from him. But, it's how she see it. That's her son. She say what she want to say. Not that we all believe that. I don't think she believed that, but she got to say that, okay? Because she's his mom. But we're going to go ahead and watch this video. Okay, guys?
Thank you very much for coming on short notice. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Chris. Always good to talk to you.
So, Ray J, what is your take on the suggestion that Diddy is powerful enough that he can reach out, even if behind bars, like some kind of mob boss, and get people to tell people to shut up, or I'll pay you if you shut up, and be effective?
Look, I don't know how real that is. I think, when you're in jail, I think you should also know how to move and not do stupid stuff like that. I think a lot of the stories are becoming out of control and super extreme. Again, you start one way, and then as it builds, there's thousands of people coming in, creating a new narrative. And when you do your research or your due diligence on it, a lot of it doesn't come back real. So now you're stuck in a position to go, is any of it real, or how much of it is real? And I think that's where we are now, because they just keep piling on and on and on. And now everybody's starting to feel weird about it and starting to feel like it's all starting to look like it's one-sided against one man. And people aren't liking it.
Do you still believe that we're going to see a lot of bold-faced names get pulled into this because of their knowledge or their participation in what Diddy is accused of?
You know, I think that there might have been times where people have partied with a certain team of people and it might have been a freak off at that party, right? But I can guarantee you, most of the celebrities that's went to Diddy's parties never even heard of a freak off. So the freak offs in the beginning sounded really interesting, you know, and entertaining, I would say. But in this space now, when you look back, where were the freak offs? Everybody that's super legitimate, that's an A-list celebrity or whatever they say, you know, from my knowledge and just me knowing, I've never seen a freak off. What does that really mean? I mean, is that really real? Is this 50-50? Are we creating a new narrative for something that's not there? Where was it really dope in the baby oil? I mean, what are we doing?
Right. What do you want people to know about the alleged altercation with you and Diddy's sons and your drive and your belief that somebody took a shot at you? Do you believe those are related? And did they change your disposition towards talking about this situation?
Well, when you live in LA, you know, I think a lot of things are controlled in a lot of different ways, whether it's from the underground scene or from the political scene. But what I do know is that the people that did that to me, you know, trying to work out something when you know who it is always the best plan, right? I've seen a lot of violence happen just because certain people wouldn't sit down and figure out, you know, what can happen in a positive way as opposed to it going another route. So in that situation, you know, we're doing everything we can to make sure that, you know, things are super safe and that everybody can just live and enjoy life. And whether it's the truth, whether it's a lie, whatever it is, it stays on the front line. It doesn't go into something super violent. That's very important, you know, moving forward.
Well,
and as far as, you know,
take,
as far as the you know, go ahead.
No, go ahead. As far as what?
No, and then as far as Diddy's sons, yeah, it's been a lot. And I think at this point, you know, we had to all sit down and we had to really figure out what this looks like and what we should do moving forward. And so we've worked out our differences. And I think that when we talked in the beginning, you know, creating these mentorship programs and creating something new to help young entrepreneurs when they're falling by the wayside is absolutely needed in these situations. I mean, if you even just look at me, you know, sometimes you need certain guidance before you jump off the edge. And a lot of times that's happening in this space that we're in right now.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.
Okay, guys, thank you. Whew, okay. I hope y'all enjoyed that. You know, Ray J, he got a lot to say. Yeah. And you know what, in a way, and I think, just me, that's what some of the his kids got an issue with. Ray J got a lot to say about a lot. Okay? Yeah. But you never know what the Diddler is up to. Oh my God, he's looking like this scene looks like he getting ready to put a woman back on that table, a butt-naked woman back on the table, and put food all over her, and celebrating and toasting all over her, and eating off her. And then I guess anybody that don't want to eat the food off the naked butt woman, then you got to leave. They got a problem with you. Anybody that don't want to have a drink, they got a problem with you. I don't know, maybe the baby oil, that baby oil is probably sitting over to the side somewhere. Or maybe some sitting, maybe have some in the cups where you can just dip your little finger there and just rub the baby oil on your hand. They may have some little baby oil little containers where they put it in and make it look pretty. Let me just tell you, however they got that baby oil, where you just take the baby oil and just squeeze it all over you, or they giving you a massage saying, oh, we got the tables all set up over in this room. Any lady and the men can go over there, or y'all can just lay down on the tables together and get a massage. Don't get no massage with the baby oil. Don't let nobody rub that baby oil on your butt cheeks. Them butt cheeks will not be the same. They may get damaged. Y'all better watch that. Don't let this man lay you on. They probably eating off this table, but that look like some crooked scenery right there. I would not be laying on that table, laying on anything. But just y'all remember, you go back to court Friday this week. Yes, y'all better make sure you ready. I will be ready to catch all the latest news, but we're not done yet. Because how he got himself in here, you know, when they arrested him, y'all need to watch my past videos of when this thing first started. I've been on it ever since they raided his two homes. The one in Miami, the one in LA. Yes, they raided both of them. Don't forget that thousands of bottles of baby oil. You didn't get it at Costco. Costco already disputed that. No, they don't even sell baby oil, and don't be using their name in your scheme. Costco don't want to have no part of this. I wouldn't blame them. Hell, you ain't gonna be saying you bought nothing. They don't even sell it. You better think of somebody else where you got that from. If you buying 1,000 bottles of baby oil all the time, you're gonna know where you're getting it from. You're gonna know where you're getting it from. So that lawyer should never said that, because you should have asked him first. That would be one of my questions in the first place. Sean Combs, where are you getting 1,000 bottles of baby oil from? I know these thousands haven't been used. So if you got these thousands, so what about the thousands and thousands that you already used? Allegedly, if he used any before then, the word on the street, that baby oil and that KY jelly. Yeah, that KY. Lube, that KY lube. You can undo a lot of things, or you can do a lot. I'm gonna be quiet. Got that many bottles of baby oil? I don't know. And lube, don't forget the lube. So, but anyway, when they arrested him at that hotel, they walked up and didn't say a thing. He just went with them. Yeah, they took him around the corner, did his posse, the people, his handlers, his people that was walking with him. They didn't do nothing. Y'all didn't supposed to do nothing. You end up in jail too. They knew who to fool with and who not to fool with. But anyway, he was arrested on 3 things. 3 things. And this, actually, it says for his United States of America. Let me see, do I just go ahead and show you that? Because, there's ain't no use for me just telling you. I just like to do the show and tell. Y'all know I can't sing, but I be trying my best. I try my best all the time. But just because you try, that don't mean it works out for you. Not everybody can sing like the one and only Pinkie the Housewife. But if you can sing better than me, you're doing something, because I can't sing. Yeah, I can't sing, but I try my best. Yes, I do. Let me enlarge this right quick. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go right here for you. Okay. This is count 1. The count 1 is racketeering, conspiracy. And that, I think that the racketeering is going to take him down. If you did it, you're going to have to do some magic to get out of that one. You better start learning some magic tricks, because the tricks you was doing in the jailhouse right now got you on notice. They fool, don't you know they record everything? They record the phone calls. When somebody get a call from somebody in jail, there's a thing that says, this call is being recorded. They're letting you know they're recording the call. And then even if you're using somebody else, doing three-way on somebody else's money, or a chance to call their family, but they letting you call your people, your family, or your people to handle up on stuff, to influence the witnesses. That's being recorded, fool. Well, the man is not a fool, but he's doing some foolish stuff, criminal stuff. But anyway, and then so this is the first one, racketeering. And so I'm not going to read all that, because we did that last time in another video. Let me just bring up the second charge, because, I'm not going to go back over something I already did. And then the second charge is sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Victim number one. And y'all want to know who is victim number one? Yeah, we can really talk about that right now. I'm just putting it out there. I think victim number one is Cassie. I really do. I think that's who that is. Victim number one is Cassie. I don't know. When I tried to put it up, it want to act up, but I got it, guys. So this is your second charge. Victim number one. Okay. And just say, I'm going to just, since I'm victim number one, everybody believes it's Cassie, and I do too, allegedly. It says from at least in or about 2009, up to and including in or about 2018. The Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, DPD, or Love, the defendant in affecting interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly recruited, enticed, harbored, transported, provided, obtained, advertised, maintained. Oh my God. He did whatever. Let me just see what they're talking about. Patronized and so solicited by any means a person knowingly in and disregard the fact that means of force, threats or force, fraud, coercion, as described in Title 18. Diddy. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And count 3 is transportation to engage in prostitution. So I'm going to go ahead and put up 3 for you. Now, He knew what he was doing. Now, this, I would say 17, from at least in or about 2009, up to and including in or about 2024. So this been going on since 2009, all the way up to this year of 2024. And in my opinion, they did not raid his home, shut him down, locked him up, the man would still be doing what he's been doing. He would probably been getting ready for another party, probably getting ready for the holiday parties. Because you got to remember, probably would have had a Halloween party, but he was locked up. And don't forget his birthday. His birthday is on November the 4th. And November the 4th, this month is November. So I would say he was getting ready to that. He would have had a party this month. And so if he would have been having a party this month, so that means people would have been taken advantage of again. That would be more force, engaging in criminal activity, having people to do things against their will. There would be people getting baby oil rubbed all over them. And that baby oil, in my opinion, and as word on the street and word on some documents, and look at one of my videos, I can't remember one of them, but back early video I did earlier last month or this month, I can't remember. But anyway, talked about how the baby oil is laced. So when you put the baby oil, when the baby oil is being put on you, or you rub it on your hands or anything, it gets you where you don't know what you're doing no more. Gets you where you can't make decisions on your own anymore. Just saying. So let me see. But okay, so we're talking about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, the PD, the Love, Brother Love, the defendant, knowingly transported an individual in interstate and foreign commerce with intent that the individual engaged in prostitution and attempted, aided and abetted, and willfully caused the same to with Combs transported, aided and abetted, and willfully caused the transportation of female victims and commerce sex workers. Now, more to that, you can read it on your own. But so those are the three counts that he was charged with: racketeering and conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, victim one, which I believe is Cassie Ventura, and 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. Yeah, I said it, I read it, and you can hear that. Go back to some of my old videos. I talk about it then. Okay, so let's see what. Now let me just tell y'all guys, this one is going to be a hard one. This is going to be hard for a lot of you out there. It's going to be really hard. Oh yeah,
has been at the forefront of some of the most important litigation in the United States. We like the tough cases. We thrive in the complicated cases. We've handled over the last 25 years some very big and very important cases. I believe that this one may surpass them all. There are many facets to this. The conduct we will describe today occurred over more than 20 years. There are many people and many entities involved. And we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter no matter who the evidence implicates. These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases.
How many hours do you work out to look